Hello and welcome to another episode inside of my survival world. Now, as you may notice, we are down here in my basement instead of up over in the farming area where I said we would be to work on the slime farm. Now, that is because I am currently having a lot of problem with storage. So I have decided that I am going to go ahead and mark out where I want for all of it to be, and I have found a video on a storage system that I think I will use, because when I was setting up the one that I know how to use, it is one row of chests is for one item instead of what I want to do, which is have multiple items per double chest, or double chest row at least. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out all of the dirt where I want for the chest row to go, and then real quickly I'll just lay out the row that's going to go along here, and then I'll be back. So everywhere where you see dirt is now where chests will be going, and I'll just be slowly filling this in as time goes on, I guess. But for now, that is all I wanted to do, just get the blueprint in. And also, as you can see, I have another portal now, which is down here, and now that one and that one link up correctly. So I will now make my way back over to the farming area and meet you guys over there. Okay, so I am back at the farming area with everything that I will need for this first part. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing is just digging out the platforms. So what you need to do is turn on the chunk borders, or I guess first find the slime chunks, and I am lucky enough to have two side by side right here in these two chunks. So the first thing I'm going to do is dig down right here. I'm just going to dig straight down all the way to Y level 39. And I know the big rule about Minecraft and digging straight down. However, at Y39, it's fine and doesn't really matter. However, once I get down to lower levels, I will be mining more smarter. So we are here now. And yeah, this is the chunk border. Now I need to dig this out I need to dig both of these chunks out completely. Well, I guess not all the way down, but 3 high this entire chunk. So I'll do that real quick and then be back. Okay, so as you can see, I have now mined out this chunk 3 blocks tall, and I would do something on that side, but I'm just going to do this, or this side I should say, off camera, because it's just the exact same as this. Now the next thing that we need to do is dig out this, I should say any side really, but I'm choosing this side, 3 more blocks out, and this will become apparent later, because this will be where the slimes will jump off to and jump inevitably into their death. But yes, we need to just mine this out 3 blocks, and obviously over there as well, if you have a double 2 slime chunks, that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to mine this out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've gotten this dug out, I need to actually light it up quickly so that no mobs spawn here, because slime can still spawn in the light, and the reason they're not is because, as you probably just heard, there's a ravine right there that is dark and not lit up. So as well with mining this, I'm going to just go around and light up all the caves. But for the slime farm, the next thing we need to do is dig down this 4 more blocks, so we can do this again, but 3 blocks lower. So we just mine this down 3 down to there, and then yep, here's a ravine. As you can see, there's a little bit of lava there, but that's fine. So yes, this, I need to fix this whole issue so that these guys don't spawn anymore. That sounded like a dolphin or something. There shouldn't be any dolphins down here. Okay, well, anyways. I will continue mining this out, and then I will once again come back once I have it. Ooh, there's some more lava. Once I have it done. So, a couple of days have passed, and I've done a little bit. I have finished half of the farm, meaning I have put in all the layers. I've gotten all of the... Actually, I changed out the torches for these pumpkins. Oh, I missed. And I also put in the iron golems with fences to make the slime jump off. And then I've also cleaned up, and that was the last tunnel that I missed, I think. I may have missed the smoke there, but that's fine. But, yes, now the slime will spawn here, and then jump towards the iron golems. And then if they land on here, they'll get pushed along. Yeah, this fast. And then eventually, they'll make their way onto the magma. And then start taking damage. And then once they are on the magma... Oh, just made it through that. They will die. This minecart with a hopper is going back and forth. Yeah, it's going back and forth underneath the whole magma thing that I have set up so far. And it is delivering slime balls to me. So I've got 9 in just the time that I've been standing here. However, I accidentally AFK'd a little bit more than 30 minutes. Because I was just planning on AFKing for 30 minutes. See how much I could get. And then multiplying that by 2. And that's about the drops per hour. But instead of AFKing for half an hour, I AFK'd for many hours. I actually don't know how long. Because eventually, when I came back, this was what my game was. And when it's like this, since it's a single player world, nothing will happen. So I have gotten... Oh yeah, also that's just all from the pumpkins that I had to shear to get all those jack-lanterns. But yeah, I've got a few slime balls now. And all of this is just from digging out the one chunk of the slime farm. Keep in mind, I still have another whole chunk to do. Oh, yeah, and these guys are there. But I still have an entire other chunk to do. But I'm going to wait until I get a beacon, which you get from a nether star, which you get from killing the wither. Meaning, I'm going to kill the wither, get a beacon, set it up, and then do the second chunk. Because digging all this out took many hours, and I do not want to do it again. And yeah, I think that is all of the updates on the slime farm. But I will actually quickly take all of this back. I have done a little bit to the chest room as well, and to the nether. There we go. So this is all normal. It's only a small addition. I might have showed this, but I added this is the portal home, and this is how I get to the old village base. The appropriately labeled house, basement, village. So I can just go here. And then yeah, so I've just gotten all of these chests in and labeled most of them. So this is redstones, block dust, and ore. Actually, I can put those in. This is minecart stuff, but I just have filler blocks in here currently because I have no minecart things. And the filler blocks will become apparent soon. These are dyes. I've got green dye and filler bricks, pumpkins and melons. Over here I've got deep slate, but that's all I have. However, you may notice that some of these chests have chests below them, and that is because, yeah, I've got a little bit of stone. And a little bit more. But what I intend to do is just, I'll have this probably many stacks of stone in here, obviously, but then this will just be shulker boxes of stone. Same for cobblestone and everything. These chests are just unstackable items. And back to the below chests. So this is, I should rename it diamonds and lapis. It was originally called valuables because I was planning on having all of these in there, but I decided to change that because I'm not going to have this many diamonds, but I just wanted to have it like this, because then this is now a chest that is specifically for coal. This one is specifically iron, gold, copper, and I don't have anything yet. And the reason that these chests have filler blocks but these do not is because, well, the way that the chest system works is this is an input chest. I'll put anything I want in here, and then it'll be filtered out and sent through all of these and make them. And if it makes it all the way around to that chest there, yeah, that's right. I have Optifine zoom now. That's another update, but I'll talk about that in a bit. If it makes it all the way to this chest here, then that means that throughout all of the rest of these chests, I do not have anywhere for it to go. So if anything is here, I can just go around, find an empty chest, and make a category for it, or just add it to a category. Now that is the basic system. I also want to have a shulker box unloader, so if it's a shulker box, it'll just... Actually, I might just have a chest for shulker boxes that unloads into this chest, that unloads into all of this. But for now, I still have to do everything manually. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, well, need to get mining this, and especially same for the coal. But yeah, so what I want to work on now, I wanted to do an iron farm, but we don't have the time in the episode for it, because that's probably going to be a whole episode, as long as what happened to this episode doesn't happen to the next one. So instead, I think I'll actually just work on making... What is this chest? Oh, yes, that's right. I'm making this wall just for all of the... What are these things called? Ominous banners. And if I have any extra, I'll just put them in this chest. But yes, as I was saying, since we don't have enough time for an iron farm, I'm just going to show you the redstone for all this and make this automatic. So I will gather the materials and then be right back. Okay, so now the first thing that you need to do is... I built this wrong. Wait, did I? Yeah. Okay. Isaac, restart in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now the first thing that you do is place a dropper, not a hopper. Very important that it's a dropper facing this way, and then a hopper there. Then take a comparator, a repeater that is on a 4-tick delay, so you hit it 3 times, and then a piece of redstone here, piece of stone, a redstone repeater that is on just normal, you don't have to do anything with it, and then a piece of dust like that. Now actually take 2 pieces of stone, and then you run the redstone dust up here like this. So now whenever you say I put a stack of stone in, it'll unload it into here, and then the next thing that I need to do is I'll just go ahead and start it. You'd put okay, I know what I did. Actually, for this to work, I'm just gonna... There you go. Okay. So for this to work, the rest of the... At least this first chest module needs to be completed. But this is how it works. So as long as items are going in, this should have... Oh no, it's not gonna stop because there's also items in there. But anyways, there you go. Yeah. So as long as there are items in here, this will constantly be trying to spit them out into the sorting system. Now, to build the actual sorting system, I'll get the resources for that right now. Okay, so I quickly just switched these out for smooth sorting, so that's going to be doing the rest of it in. But I only have enough iron currently smelted for 7 double chests of automation, so I'm just going to be, well, I say I'm just going to be slowly adding this in. And maybe like the rest of these chests where I just get super focused on them and then just grind that out off camera. But anyways, so for each module, I'm going to have dropper like this, and then this hopper and hopper facing this way. I'm going to do that for all of them. So in this case, 7. Oops, that's not right. Yeah, there you go. That's a bit. Actually, I'm just gonna place all of the droppers in. All of the droppers in, and then there you go. Now I can go back around and put all of the hoppers in, and then the rest of the hoppers go in from here to there. Whoops. And I'll just put this here for now. So then this redstone will continue along here. And then you just snake blocks like this. The repeaters go right here. And then redstone dust underneath each block, making sure that it is in this configuration, right, the plus, not this, the just square, I guess, or circle. And now, if I get, I'll get a diamond ore. So you see there's 33 and 1. If I put it in here, oh, that's right. So the way that this works is you actually need multiple of something. So I'm just going to place some andesite in here as well. So like as long as this is in here, the system will run. Once it stops, the system will no longer run. But yes, as you can see, the diamond ore is in here. And there should now be, yes, in every single dropper, there's andesite up to as much as I put. However, so I put some stone in here. The andesite will continue on going, and it will be replaced with stone. But so now this hopper is now going to be filling up with andesite and stone until it is out. But I want to stop that. There we go. So yeah, it's just this pattern over and over and over throughout the whole thing. So yes, I'll just collect this stone, and then we should be, or so not so we should be, we are nearing the end of our episode. Hey, so editing Cal here. I think that I actually forgot to say what the filler blocks were for. So those filler blocks are because the chest sorting system works is it just tries to push an item into a chest, and if there's either an open slot or a material that is, or a block I should say, block item that is the same, then it will push it in. If it cannot, it keeps going. So I have my valuables chest is the first one, and I think my iron chest is the second. If I just leave an open space in the valuables chest, it will just push the iron straight into there instead of putting it in the iron chest. I just remembered I actually said that I would talk about Optifine a little bit first. So Optifine is a mod that will allow me to do quite a few things. I can zoom in super far, and this does stack with the spyglass, but I'm sure you've seen that. So I won't show you also because I don't have any amethysts. However, I can also add shaders to make the game look like this. This is how I was getting the thumbnails for previous episodes looking like Minecraft, but like this more. So I may do some episodes with these shaders, or I may continue using it just for thumbnails. I'm not entirely sure. As much as I do like these shaders, I may actually just get something that is a slightly less insane version of these for regular use, because as you can see, this is very different. It's not a bad different, but it is definitely different. And I don't know, I personally I very much like these shaders, don't get me wrong, but it is more of a special thing, and it can, in my opinion, get overwhelming fast. So I may get a slightly more Minecrafty shaders for normal episodes, or I may just continue using my standard packs. Now there are also a few other things Optifine helps with, like if I press F3, you can see down here in the bottom left corner there's a graph that is showing how much lag I am getting, and that is megabytes per second, which is, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it's showing how much Minecraft is pulling. And it also helps with there are some settings that allow me to get better frame rates, higher frame rates more consistently. So those are also helping with the smoothness of the game. But there's also just some more smaller general changes that you may notice, you may not, but they're not really big enough to go in depth on, at least in this video. But that will be all. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.